Have you considered starting a trucking company of your own? Trucking Business by Colton Ryder is your success manual. Whether you want to start a freight brokerage, manage a trucking company, or even become a hotshot driver, this book is like having 3 experts in one spot. Having experienced the difficulties faced by the trucking profession himself, Colton is eager to guide you through them. You'll get a thorough understanding of what it takes to succeed in trucking by reading this synopsis, which breaks down the book's main ideas. To guarantee that you don't miss out on this series, please ring the bell, subscribe, and press the like button if you're prepared to put on some work and start your trucking empire. The first chapter is headed Reasons to Launch a Freight Brokerage Business. A freight brokerage serves as a go-between for carriers with the necessary trucks and shippers who need to move cargo. The desire for effective shipping solutions and the possibility of financial success are highlighted in the chapter, which illustrates why this is a fantastic opportunity. Assume the role of Mark, a newly established freight broker. You arrange for a transportation business that can manage the shipments of a nearby manufacturing. You can save shipping expenses and accelerate delivery times for the manufacturer by optimizing their logistics. Both the manufacturer and the carrier are ecstatic with the savings and the consistent business. Here are the main takeaways from this chapter. First, growing demand. Freight brokers stand to gain greatly from the expanding need for effective shipping solutions. Number 2, cheap startup costs. A freight brokerage frequently requires a smaller initial investment than beginning a transportation firm, making it more approachable. Steps you must take to become a freight broker is Chapter 2's title. It goes over the legal requirements, required documentation, and the competencies you need to be successful. This chapter guarantees that you are aware of all the necessary steps before beginning your brokerage business setup and acts as a helpful guide. Consider yourself Lisa, a woman eager to launch a freight brokerage. She starts by looking up the legal requirements and finds that she requires a license as a freight broker. In addition to establishing a company and applying for her license, she also obtains a surety bond to guarantee her financial stability. Along with starting to establish ties with carriers and shippers, Lisa also purchases some crucial software for managing her business. Here are some strategies to consider. First things first. To operate lawfully, you must obtain a freight broker license. The Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration is the application portal used in the procedure. Secondly, obtain a surety bond to safeguard against monetary losses and demonstrate your business's reliability. A $75,000 surety bond is necessary. Chapter 3's title is Setting Up Your Freight Brokerage. Everything from drafting a business strategy to selecting the best equipment and organizing your workspace is covered. The goal of this chapter is to assist you in laying a solid foundation for your brokerage business so that you can get going right away. Consider yourself Alex, who is ready to open a freight brokerage. The first thing you do is write a business plan that includes your objectives, target market, and projected financials. Subsequently, a designated workspace equipped with a personal computer and freight management software is established. To draw in customers, you also build a credible website and a social media presence. From this chapter, what can we learn? The first step is to draft a business plan that includes your objectives, target market, and financial estimates. A strong plan directs your activities and facilitates financing acquisition. Second, set up your workspace. Whether it's a home office or a rented place, pick a spot that works for you. Make sure you have the gadgets and tools you need. Chapter 4's heading is Common Problems You Will Face and How to Overcome Them. It highlights the challenges faced by freight brokers frequently and provides workable answers to these problems. This chapter offers tactics to keep your firm operating efficiently despite challenges, from maintaining customer relationships to handling operational issues. Consider yourself Jordan a few months into operating a freight agency. Abruptly, there are delays brought on by untrustworthy transporters and a disagreement with a shipper on terms of payment. Jordan solves these issues by implementing the techniques discussed in this chapter. She strengthens her career screening procedure, makes explicit service agreements, and keeps lines of communication open with her clientele. What lessons does this chapter impart? 1. Reliability of carriers. Create a screening procedure to make sure you collaborate with dependable carriers, review their work regularly, and take quick action to resolve any problems. Secondly, unambiguous agreements. With shippers and carriers, draft comprehensive contracts to avoid misunderstandings and disagreements. Verify that all terms are understood and agreed upon. How to grow your company to multiple 6 and 7 figures is the title of Chapter 5. It includes tips on how to grow your business, attract more clients, and enhance profits. To assist you in taking your company to the next level, the emphasis is on management techniques and growth strategies. Suppose you are Emily, who has been operating a freight brokerage profitably for a few years. Emily makes the first investment in sophisticated freight management software to handle a larger amount of shipments to scale up. To handle the increased client interactions and grow her career network, she also hires more employees. These are a few tactics. Investing in technology is the first step towards upgrading your freight management systems to accommodate higher volumes and increase efficiency. Technology aids in managing expansion and streamlining processes. Number 2, hire and train staff. As your company expands, hire more employees to deal with the added tasks. To make sure your staff is prepared to handle growth, make training investments. How to bargain your way into a successful company is the subject of Chapter 6. It includes methods for managing relationships, negotiating advantageous contracts with shippers and carriers, and making sure that the agreements benefit all sides. To create a profitable brokerage, bargaining skills are essential. Assume the role of Taylor, a freight broker, attempting to negotiate a long-term agreement with a significant shipper. Taylor gets ready by finding out what the shipper requires and knowing the going rates. Taylor presents their brokerage's advantages and offers flexible conditions during the discussion. What knowledge does this chapter offer? First things first. Research the requirements and expectations of carriers as well as shippers. Being aware of market pricing and trends enables you to negotiate from a strong position. Secondly, be open and honest. Share the services your brokerage offers and how you can help your clients. Negotiations happen more smoothly when there is transparency. The heading for Chapter 7 is Qualities of a Profitable Freight Broker. It explores the distinctive personal and professional attributes that brokers use to differentiate themselves in a crowded market. Gaining an understanding of these traits can help you determine what you require to succeed. Imagine yourself as Jamie, who aspires to be a premier freight broker. Jamie puts a lot of effort into building trusting connections with carriers and customers. He also keeps himself organized to handle several shipments and does business with the utmost integrity. Notable observations for this chapter include: having strong communication skills is crucial as it allows you to interact with clients, carriers, and shippers easily and efficiently. Smooth operations and the avoidance of misunderstandings are guaranteed by effective communication. Secondly, organizational skills. Having outstanding organization is necessary to handle several shipments and client requests. You can better remember specifics and due dates if you maintain organization. This book is your guide if you want to make a significant impact in the transportation industry. You must have liked this video. Remember to hit the notification bell, and subscribe to our channel to ensure you never miss an update.